Are you ready to take your sports fandom to the next level? With the FanDuel Sportsbook app, you're always in the game. Bet on all your favorite sports: NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, college football, basketball, soccer, golf, MMA, UFC, boxing, tennis, and even niche markets like Aussie rules and lacrosse. If it's sports, FanDuel's got it covered with endless betting options, from money lines to same-game parlays. Those are my favorite. Funding your account is a breeze. Deposit instantly with over 10 secure methods like PayPal, Venmo, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, or even cash at retail locations. No matter where you are, you can add funds in seconds with a low $10 minimum. And when you win big, cash out fast. Get your winnings via PayPal or Venmo in as little as 24 hours or instantly at a FanDuel retail sportsbook. No fees from FanDuel, just pure convenience. And it's available in over 20 states like Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, New York, and more. The FanDuel app brings the action to your pocket. Download now. FanDuel Sportsbook, where winners play. So let's get to the regular Patreon mailbag. How many suspensions we have last week, Joe?
We had seven. We had Greer Grayson Jr. for not asking a question, but paying tribute to Ace Frehley. We had Urbano Solis, suspended for apologizing. MK Flores, inflammatory comments about Disco. Jed Frankfurter, making a reference to Disco allegedly having a big nose. Keeping it one thou for plagiarizing. Tino for nose and body shaming. And Ads Grubcock got a yellow card for explaining wanking but not having a question.
All right.
Okay, wait, so before we start, because I want to have this fresh in my mind because I forget shit. So Disco had asked Joe to send him a copy of the John Paz
movie.
What's his name? Pozaninsky, or what's his fucking name?
Ozarowski?
Yeah, let's keep it up, Paz. And so he interviewed our boy Juventud. If you listen to earlier episodes, Juventud was comedy gold on this show. Okay? He had an interview with this guy. And for those of you that don't know, and for those of you who want to be reminded, I just want to make the following points. Number one, we were totally busting his balls. He should know better than that, because I've been busting his balls since I met him. He said that I was being mean and that other people were calling him and telling him, oh, Konnan's talking bad about you. Yeah, the stuff that you did, I said. You were always selfish in the ring. You were hard to deal with. You didn't want to do jobs. Like a mark, you stole fucking 2 or 3 wrestling belts and kept them. Like, that's bullshit. And I've never seen Rey Mysterio want to fight anybody except you. All right? The other thing is, as good as Juventud is, as charismatic as he is, as the legend that he is, why doesn't he have work anywhere? He has to do his own promotion in like used car parking lots. Okay, that's where he does his matches to basically get booked. The other thing you say is that in Triple Mania, he doesn't even explain it well. So basically what happened was in Triple Mania, maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I don't remember, he went with 3 other guys to train. He says that they were very unprofessional because they didn't go the first 2 days, and he did. Anyways, on the 3rd day, he says that me and them put a trick together. I think he means he was being set up. He would put a trick together so he would look bad in Triple Mania. A Juventud, I look bad as a booker if you look bad in the match, but that's besides the point. You'll never understand that. Bro, during the match, Disco, they got into a shoot fight. They they were throwing live rounds. Somehow Teddy Hart got involved when he had nothing to do with it. And so the match was terrible. People were booing it. I think it's the only match I've ever heard in Triple Mania get booed, even though other matches should have been booed. But that one got booed. And so 2 of the guys that were in that match got suspended. Okay? Juventud got suspended. But in his mind, somehow, some way, I set him up to look bad. Then the other thing that he says is that the last time I told him to come to AAA, I told him the way he puts it is, I have to win my place again. Basically, what he meant was he had to prove to us again that he was professional, that would show up on time, he wouldn't go into business for himself. But his excuse is, I'm a former WWE champion. I'm a former AAA champion. I don't know, Mark,
like all work work titles.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you're if you discovered
Right.
Mars, motherfucker.
It's your professionalism.
Right. Exactly. But he doesn't understand that. He says that the people, which probably 100 people wanted this, that the people were started like a petition that they wanted him, that he wanted to wrestle Vikingo, right? And which is, like 100 people thought he makes it sound like the whole wrestling industry wanted that,
Right.
Right. And I told him, bro, and I'll tell him again, even to this day, as much of a legend as you are, especially in AAA, bro, you're not as fast or as young or anything, bro. Vikingo's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is his moment right now. Like, the only guys that can fuck with him are guys like Will Ospreay and Phoenix and guys like that. You're not there anymore. You used to be him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That does not, register, So of course, anyways, at the end of the day, I just want to say because every time I see Hoovy, like last time I saw him in Vegas, he's like, "Hey man, how you doing? I don't want no problems." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want no problems either." And we're cordial, and, I invited him to come back to AAA. All he had to do was show up on time and be professional. That was it. And I would have started booking him, but no. That was beneath him, So everybody, when they tell their story, it doesn't matter who it is. They always want to come out looking clean. And I'm not trying to come out clean. I'll say when I fucked up. I have fucked them over because just, you fucked with me. It's a must I fuck with you. He started everything, as much as I helped him. And he's always like, "Oh, I helped him, in Monterey in this mad promotion." Bro, that's an indie. That's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, at the end of the day, everybody will always try to justify what they do. And this is no different. Yeah, I got no heat with him. If I see him, I'd say hi to him. Just professionally, it's hard to deal with him because he doesn't want to go through the proper, I don't know, channels, if you will, to prove to us that he's dependable and reliable.
All right. Can I say something about this?
Yep.
All right. Everything that Hoovy, I didn't hear the podcast with him and Paz.
Right.
But everything that Hoovy said about you, I would agree with.
Right.
And everything that you just you're maligning him and disparaging his and slandering his good name, I condemn.
That wouldn't be the first time I've done that. So yeah, no problem.
All right.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.